JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a well-known manga series created by Hirohiko Araki. Over the years, it has received multiple adaptations, including an anime series, video games, manga spin-offs, and live-action projects. JoJo has been always popular in Japan since the early 90s. It also had some fans in the West in the 2000s thanks to the two OVA adaptations by the studio A3P. But it would become a cultural icon around the world when the 2012 anime was released. Many JoJo media wasn't translated and released officially in the West, or at least in English. In this video, I won't talk just about untranslated media, but also about not widely discussed, cancelled, forgotten, and lost projects about JoJo. The topics are organized by the most commonly known to the obscurest. I have seen a lot of people talking about the 2017 Diamonds Unbreakable live action, but for some reason I don't see almost anybody talking about the 2020 Rohan TV Drama. The show has 4 seasons and 2 movies, adapting some stories from the Rohan spin-off manga series and some from JoJo Part 4. The first movie adapts the Rohan at the Louvre graphic novel, and the second one adapts the At a Confessional story. All of it can be seen in streaming services in some countries in the West. JoJo has many non-canon novels, such as Purple Haze Feedback, which follows Fugo after the Part 5 events, Iggy, the Stray Dog, a prequel to Part 3 where Avdol tries to tame Iggy, and George Joestar, a novel that I refuse to explain because what the hell? There is also a novel written by Nishiu Shin, the creator of the Monogatari series and Katanagatari. The book is a transcription of Ryo's notebook. In Japan, it's common that famous manga receive a stage play adaptation. JoJo has any until 2024, when Part 1 of JoJo was adapted into a musical. The performance is very impressive, having a high-quality production, adapting the entirety of Phantom Blood into a completely different art form. Talking about Part 1 adaptations, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood is a 2007 movie animated by the studio A3P, the same who made the Part 3 OVA. The film was just screened in Japanese cinemas and was never released in home video, making this movie lost. For me, that's the holy grail of lost media. The only thing we have about this movie is teaser trailers and a work print with no sound. The anime was produced alongside the PS2 game, adapting the same part to coincide with the 20th anniversary of JoJo and the 25th anniversary of Araki as a manga artist. Why the movie was never released to DVD or Blu-ray is unknown, but it's possible that the 2008 Islam controversy was the reason. When the 1993 and 2000 OVAs was distributed around the world, many Muslim people noticed in a scene where Dio is reading a book that the book Dio is holding is the Quran, and that started a global controversy against the anime. A3P claimed that the staff didn't know what the Arabic text was about, but all that made Shueisha, the JoJo publisher, cut relations with the studio. The first time that JoJo was animated was in a TV commercial for a game called Famicom Jump 2, Saikyo no Shichi Nin, a Shonen Jump crossover featuring Jotaro Kujo from JoJo, Ryotsu Kankichi from Kochikame, Maeda Tyson from Roku Denashi Blues, Goku from Dragon Ball, and others. Jotaro is the first character to be presented in the ad, but appears just for a second.
失敗は許されん。俺も燃えるぜファミコンジャンプ2登場
Fun fact, in the first game of the series, it features Joseph Joestar, making it the first time that JoJo had an appearance in a video game. Apart from that, many other characters received their first official animated versions in Japanese commercials, such as Josuke Ukuyasu and Koichi from Part 4, Bucharaki and his gang from Part 5, Jolene Herms and Pucci from Part 6, and the JoJolian characters. All of these ads are available on YouTube.
今月のウルジャンは
何応募者全員サービスジョジョリオンの特製 T シャツだぞ
私にお似合いじゃない
自分で手に入れたら
いいから渡せっつってんのごま蜜団子あげるから
ダイヤ
なんだこれお前ら
JoJo has two series of audio dramas. The first one was released from 1992 to 1993 and adapts some specific arcs from Stardust Crusaders, having 3 CD volumes with 2 chapters each. The second audio drama series was released alongside the Diamonds is Unbreakable anime, having 2 CDs that were bundled with the anime Blu-ray volumes. This content was all uploaded and can be listened on YouTube.
かかったな重太郎。これが我が逃走経路、我が起死回生の策よ。貴様はこのディオとの知恵比べに負けたのだ。俺が吹っ飛ばされて飛んでゆくこの通りに見覚えはないか。ここはこの通りはまさかジジイが倒れているはずの。そうだ、丈太郎。まだほんのちょっぴりだが生きていたジョセフの血を吸うための逃走経路だったのだ。てめえ、もう遅いぞ、丈太郎。老いぼれジョセフの体に残っていた血は。
Now things get really obscure. We can find in internet a storyboard made by A3P for a supposed cancelled Battle Tennis movie project that never materialized due to the Kron incident mentioned earlier. All what we have is some pages that were uploaded by Reddit users. If we analyze the images, we can see that many events are very rushed, so that scenes could be just a scrapped JoJo Part 2 summary for the Stardust Crusaders of EA, but officially nothing was confirmed. The first Western country to get releases of the JoJo manga was Italy. The publication started in November 1993 by Star Comics and brought the entire manga into the Italian market. This creates the first JoJo fan base in the West. JoJo X Series is a site created by Italian fans that features JoJo information, product features, cosplay photos, IMVs, wallpapers, fan arts, and fan projects. Contextualize this site and Italian JoJo fans will be very important for the last two subjects of this video. In JoJo X Series, in the Filmati section, we can find some interesting things like a trailer for a 3D animated Stone Ocean fan movie, some test footage with Foo Fighters, Weather Report, and Jotaro, and a short film with Weather Report and Anna Sui playing ping pong. These videos can be found on YouTube. Someone compiled and uploaded them. The trailer archive is dated November 28, 2001. I couldn't find anything more about this. Just the responsible girl called JoJo Tsuda. With all information that we have, we can assume that is a Japanese project by the link that the trailer provides us. But today the site isn't available. How and where did the site administrators found that is a mystery. In May 2003, Paolo Francesco Apignanesi and Daniele Lucinato, two Italian students at the Academy of Fine Arts of Macerata, created in 14 months the first JoJo live-action adaptation, a 12-minute short film called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Gravity Vision, featuring scenes with CGI by the team called Ether Studio. The film was only screened at the Cinema Teatro Italia in Macerata. The only information we have about that project is a Daniele Lucinato interview in 2003 on the site JoJo X Series and a 2014 post on Danielle's personal blog. A teaser trailer is available on JoJo X Series and on YouTube, uploaded by Paolo Apignanesi himself, although the movie is lost. And in the trailer description available on YouTube says a project born within the Academy of Fine Arts of Macerata, unfortunately left unfinished. But what is this movie about? Well, we can find many interesting things about the project in the interview. I will show the best questions out of this interview. How did the idea to come about to make a short film based on a story like JoJo, which is not known by many? mainly because of our passion for the generational saga of the Joestar family by Hirohiko Araki, which brings together many people like us. When and through which channels will the short be released? The official release date is between March 20 and 25. As for distribution, the first release will be on the internet. For the later stages, I will refrain from speaking for pure superstition. However, after its release online, a DVD will follow. We know that didn't happen. I think I understand that the plot of this short film will be different from that of the comic. Is that so? And if so, which elements in common there be with Araki's work? Gravity Vision was born from an original screenplay written by Apignanesi and Lucinato, which should be considered as one of the many stories told in the world of JoJo. The elements shared with the Araki's universe are the presence of the stone mask, the arrow, and the presence of the stands, of course. That sort of bubble that protects the girl in the teaser. Is it Hermit Purple or another stand? The barrier that protects Gabbana is one of the powers of her stand, Gravity Grave. Will there be stands? If so, how did you portray them in the movie? Naturally, stands could not be missing, and in the video, they will be rendered with professional special effects. What inspired the title Gravity Vision? I must confess that the title was suggested to me by what Araki did in part 6. If he has Jolene Kujo's Stone Free and Stone Ocean, we have Georgia Gabbana's Gravity Grave and Gravity Vision. Gravity Grave is a song by The Verb, showing that they keep Araki's tradition to name stands after real music. In the film teaser, we see both the stone mask and the stand arrow. In the manga, Araki placed these two things in different series and assigns them different powers. How do you think about placing vampirism caused by the stone mask together with the power to awaken stands from the arrow? Did you keep them separate? No, we just haven't thought about this question that much. Where is the film set and in what era does it take place? Gravity Vision is set in an unspecified Italian town and a non-important time period, which could also be the present day. Is the girl seen in the teaser a completely invented character, or does she refer to a specific character from the manga? The girl you saw is Georgia Gabbana, a brand new original character. How did Hirohiko Araki react to it? If he is aware of it, of course. We are trying to contact him so that he can see the entire work as soon as possible. In the meantime, we asked Kappa Boys and Star Comics for authorization to use the title JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and we obtained it, obviously with no intent of abuse or profit. Which characters and stands will appear in the film? There are original characters and original stands, which I can't reveal in order to avoid spoiling the viewing of the video. Is the film inspired by any particular art? Yes, absolutely. We're trying to create something that unites all 6 JoJo parts. So, there is the stone mask, the old adventure, the stands, the stand arrow, the Italian setting and characters, and correspondence between the title and the protagonist's stand, plus a female JoJo. All of which make up the structure of Gravity Vision. Paulo Francesco Apignanesi nowadays has a site where he shows his work, and in the video section we can find the Gravity Vision trailer, and Daniele Lucinato has sadly passed away at the age of 38 in December 2015. This is, without a doubt, one of the most bizarre cases of a JoJo fan project and lost media I have ever seen. I have never heard about this before until a Brazilian YouTube channel called Gappy spoke about this in a video visiting older JoJo sites, officials and fanmade. If you know something more about this film, please say it in the comment section.